Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makar double honors to apostles of Great Millstone, salutations to you brothers doing the work in truth and sincerity. And this is going to be, of course, a short video, but I wanted to play this. You can see the title, 10-year-old girl suspended from school after allegedly being homophobic and asking to be excused from LGBT lessons. I'm going to play this video and then I'm going to go on with the scriptures that I have listed.
I only learnt what homophobic means the other day, and it means that you don't like LGBT people. So I was confused when she said that I was being very homophobic. I'm not homophobic, I'm just against the point of putting it in schools and teaching it to children. I think that they're trying to confuse children into saying, what are you? Because before anybody knew what LGBT meant, everybody knew what gender they were, but now people are confused and they're saying that they're bisexual and trans because they're confused, and people are trying to say it's okay. But before all of this happened, they were completely confident of who they were, but now they're not. My mom isn't telling me to say this, it's completely myself, because my mom's not the one that's going to school to see this happening, I am. So this is my opinion and what I'm saying to stop LGBT from lessons from happening in school, because it's really affecting other kids, and even though you might not think that it's affecting other kids, it is, because now they are losing confidence in themselves and looking at themselves and thinking, why am I this person, why couldn't I be someone else?
I thought the teacher said this is actually doing good for the kids, it's bringing them knowledge and to be more happy with themselves. Are you saying that this is doing the opposite?
Yes, I'm saying that teachers and other people that are teaching this to young kids are completely wrong, because they're saying that it's doing children and people good, but it's not. Because before all this happened, people knew who they were and they knew who they're proud of, and they knew their self. But since this came out and into school, children are now facing the choice of what gender they are by the age of 4. Some people by the age of 4 are saying that I don't want to be a girl anymore, or I don't want to be a boy anymore. But that's because schools or nurseries are trying to say to children that it's okay to become something else that you're not.
And everything that young lady, or young girl said was right. And this is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. For man also lie with mankind as he lieth with the woman. Both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And that goes with the confusion that this young girl was talking about. What did she say? They want to be bisexual or trans or whatever, but she did use the word sexual. These children she is 10 years old, and these children she's talking about is under the age of 10, naturally, or under the age of 12 even, So these children, or young boys and young girls, they ain't supposed to be having sex. So sex change is it should be irrelevant. And just like she said, a child already knows. They are already confident in who they are until something else is introduced to confuse them. And that's what this agenda is all about. This is Genesis chapter 1 and 27, and I kept all of the the results that came up, because it just to nail it in the coffin. So the power created man in his own image. In the image of the power created he him. Male and female created he them. Because the title of this video is even a child knows how many genders there are. Male and female. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. Jumping all the way down to Matthew 19:4, and he answered and said to them, have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? Two genders. Not all this confusing madness. And when a child grows up, they already know. Either they're a male or a female. There's no confusion about it. Just like the young girl was saying. And I also wanted to bring out another scripture. You know, it's Matthew 24 starting at 4. And I brought up these articles on RT just to bring home that idea. One of them said, warlike approach. Iran U.S. warns U.S. to be ready. Hundreds of North Africans harass family in Germany. Kaiser report Bitcoin ultimate safe haven going into the market of beast. You know, all these things are happening, and this is within a day. This is all within a day, which has been happening for the last actually few years. You know, protests across Israel continuing after Ethiopian teen was teen killed by police. You know, Saudis baffled that they have to comply with strict dress code because they got this whole trying to infiltrate over there. Even at Nicki Minaj concert. So, and they making they women dress like women. So they ain't playing that. It's Matthew 24:4, and Yahushua answered and said to them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And Mashiach, or Christ, which is here, is Christos, which means anointed. And I'm just saying it in the Hebrew, Mashiach, which is anointed. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, and this has been happening for years. We've been in the beginning of sorrows. So the end is coming fast. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So we're in this time right now about them delivering us to be afflicted. That's soon to come. And shall kill you. This is soon to come. And then shall many be offended. Many is already offended, betraying one another and hating one another. There are many false prophets rising. Example, you got Vocab, the Edomite. You got Eric Mason, or Missing in Action, Eric Mason, you know, and many other false prophets, you know. Matter of fact, I dare say you got the GOCC out there, because I gotta say their names, because they're teaching a different name, and they're teaching Edomites can make it, so they're false prophets, and so on and so forth. There are many false prophets out there, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. This is all happening right now. So, in the same that shall endure unto the end shall be saved. The only thing that haven't happened in this prophecy is us being delivered up and killed, which is going to happen soon. Because yes, out of the brotherhood there will be some martyrs, and of course the mark of the beast is already out. It's just not fully implemented. Pretty soon they're gonna that when the mark of the beast becomes mandatory, because the mandatory is gonna be, they're gonna say something like you can't work unless you get the chip. That's mandatory. That means it's mandatory, and these things are coming. These things are swiftly approaching, because this gospel of the kingdom is being preached throughout the whole world for a witness to all nations as we speak. So, the end is coming. Clashes erupt at March striking teachers in Santiago, Chile. Hey, I mean, all of this is happening because we are in the end times. We are pretty much out of the beginning of sorrows. We're coming into the end game now, So, you brothers that's true about this thing, keep enduring to the end. We're almost out of here. Everything in the news is pointing to us being out of here very soon. What did the scriptures say? Discern ye the signs of the sky, but you can't discern the signs of the times. These are the signs of the times, which means Yahushua is soon to return. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone, honors and salutations to you brothers doing the work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.